scored! Amazing goal by Ricky Villa. The big man from Argentina went round 1, 2, 3.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Perchy here from the Perchy TV. How are we all doing? Just thought I'd put a bit of a video out about Eric Dier. And before that, let's just sort of talk. I just wanted to sort of say thank you, everybody who's been a bit patient with me. I've had a lot of things on with work, and my mother decided to come join me for the weekend here in Barcelona. So my content's been very dry. I've not done much because I've just been spending a bit of time with my mum, and obviously I've had a lot on with the work. But 2 games into the season, and we get the news coming out yesterday that Eric Dier is very much close to signing a new 3-year contract with Tottenham. Why? That's the question for the comments, and obviously in the live chat on the preview why? Why is Eric Dier getting a 3-year contract? Of all else, a 3-year contract. Insane. There's no plan or strategy at this football club. This man is not good enough at the moment. And he's being rewarded with a 3-year deal. What is happening at this football club? It's like crazy stuff happens every single time. And we just sit there and just go, it can't get weirder at Tottenham. Surely this is the moment it goes a bit mad. And something else happens. Nagelsmann doesn't happen. That's off the cards. Manager that I wanted Nagelsmann at Tottenham because I genuinely thought he would be the man that would help us to go forward. He's gone, nah, I'm all right. Where do we go with that? Let's just talk about Eric Dier for a second. This man's been here, 6 years? 7 years? Actually, I think it's longer. 7 years? 8 years? 3-year deal. Wow. We are rewarding failure at Tottenham Hotspur now. We are rewarding failure. We reward him anyway because we start him every week. This is nothing against him, by the way. I've said this, and I've said this for months, by the way. I have no issues in the sense of Eric Dier because people still pick him. Conte picked him. Mason picked him. Fair to him, dropped him. Stellini picked him. Jose picked him. Nuno picked him. You see what I mean? People pick this man. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. But he gets picked week in, week out. And now we're about to lay down a 3-year contract to the man when we've not even got a manager. Make it make sense. Daniel Levy. Who can you say that is the one offering him this contract? Because we've got no director of football. Scott Munn hasn't started yet. We've got no manager. Who else could it be? The tea lady. Yeah, let's blame her. It'll be the tea lady's fault. Why on God's name is Eric Dier getting a new contract? I'll keep asking this in comments. Please let me know your thoughts because I'm incensed by it. Because we're just rewarding failure. We're rewarding failure at Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know why. You've been absolutely awful this season. Here's a new contract. Wow. Whilst at the same time, we're allowing Romain Mundle to leave. He won't sign a new contract because we haven't given him any minutes. Yes, different positions. I get that. But it's the constant at Tottenham. A young up-and-coming 19-year-old gets 0 game time whilst we're playing terribly and is about to leave on a free and go to, it looks like Standard Liège. Why are we doing that? He's turned down a 5-year contract at Tottenham. Do you blame him? Romain Mundle's sitting there going, do you know what? Why should I be here? Because I work my socks off. I watch the crap every single week and I don't even get a chance. And for me, that is the antithesis of Tottenham right now. The antithesis. We are good enough, yet youngsters don't even get a look in. I said this about Arnett Danjuma. What does he have to do to start a game of football? How bad do the likes of Kulusevski have to be for him to start a game of football? How long does Richarlison have to go without getting dropped? Could argue with Son, but in fairness to Son, he's improved in the last few games. Started getting more goals on his side. So I'll take him out of the spotlight for a second. We reward failure at Tottenham. Why? Why are we rewarding failure? Clement Longley is the next one. We've not got a manager yet, and we are in the process of signing him on a permanent contract for 12 million quid. Why? Because it's a bargain. 12 million quid for a French centre-half that's played at Barcelona and Sevilla. It's an absolute steal. Why? Because he's not been amazing. Listen, I haven't got a problem with Clement Longley. If the new manager comes in and goes, do you know what? I could work with him. He looks like the sort of player I can work with. I haven't got a problem with that. Go for it. Brilliant. But why are these players, Dier, Longley, getting new contracts? Why? There's only one player at the moment that we should be signing a new contract to without a manager, and that is Harry Kane. And fair play to him, he don't want to be here. Do you blame him? Does anyone in the comments blame Harry Kane if he wants to leave in the summer? Because I don't. Heck, I'm a Spurs fan and I want to leave. That says it all. Because what is going on at this football club is ridiculous. And listen, we're seeing a tide. More and more people are clocking on to what's going on. Surely in some people's minds, the tipping point on being less vocal when it comes to the ownership, you'll tip over if Eric Dier gets a new contract, surely. Because what is the point at Tottenham then? What is the point? If Eric Dier gets a new contract, what's the point? Because then basically every single player in that team now can go, you know what? I'll warrant a new deal. If I have no ambition, I'm staying at Tottenham because you get paid a fat wad and realistically you do nothing because you get a new contract. You get a new contract for doing absolutely nothing all season. Insanity. I think we've lost 13 games this season, if I'm right in saying. Someone will correct me. I think it's 13. Well, maybe it's 11 or something like that. We've lost a stupid amount of games this season, whatever it is. And he's getting a new deal. Insanity. Insane. And it all falls down on one man, doesn't it? Let's be honest. One man, Daniel Levy here, that has to fall down on. Because there's no excuses of a Paratici. He's not here. Scott Munn's not started, so we can't blame him. There's no manager. Ryan Mason is in charge at the moment. So is it him? Are we going to blame Ryan Mason? Is Ryan Mason the reason why Eric Dier is getting a new contract? Is he the one we're blaming? No. Daniel Levy. Mr. Levy. The man at the top. He's the one to blame. He's the one to blame for a lot of the problems. Not all of them. It's most of them. I think I am one of these. I saw on stream and I say I don't sit there and blame everything on the ownership. I blame them for a lot of the problems. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Where do we go from here? If Eric Dier gets a new contract, where do we go? Because that means we're locked in with him for another 3 years. So where do we go from there? Is that the I've got a manager card. I've got a defender card now. So we don't have to go and sign a good defender because we're done. We've got Eric Dier. Virgil van Dijk, as Mr. Box Office likes to call him. Virgil van Dijk. I mean, his football is dire. He's terrible. We're in dire straits, is what we are in. Where do we go? Honestly, let me know in the comments, where do we go? Because, listen, he might be a good person behind the scenes. We don't know. Eric Dier might be. But for me, I judge it on on-field performances. And his on-field performances, not good enough. And he gets rewarded with a 3-year contract. We're so badly in trouble. I'm hoping it's just old recycled news from when We were supposedly offering him early when Paratici was here. I'm hoping it's that. I don't want to see Spurs announce that Eric Dier has a new contract. It can't happen. It can't happen. And listen, now this is my plea to you guys, the viewers. My plea to you guys. If Eric Dier gets a new contract and it's branded over the club Twitter page and the website and every other piece of crap that we push out, surely, even the most hardened Levianers, whatever you want to call them, enablers, whatever the word you want to use, don't really care and talk about the ownership. Even those people surely must look and go, we're a circus. And the headmaster of the circus is that man at the top. Has to be changed now. No other football club operates like we do. Nottingham Forest wouldn't act like we do. Southampton, who are already relegated, wouldn't act like we do. It's balmy. I take a sit back. I sit back and I think, we can't out Tottenham ourselves, can we? Because I feel like at the moment, in the last probably 2 months, we just out Tottenham each other. So we just keep doing it. One thing after another, one thing after another. Something mental happens and we just keep on going. As I say, Eric Dier should never be getting a new contract. If we can't get rid of him, we keep him until his contract is over. But in any sort of capacity, he should not be getting a new deal. No matter what. If it means he doesn't want to play for us because we're not giving him a new contract, then so be it. We get rid of him. We sell him. If we have to rip his contract up, we're not signing. We can't. I'm so incensed by it. It's not many normally where I normally rant. I don't rant a lot, but when I do, I get really wound up. And it's not, my face isn't going red because I've got a little bit of sunburn. So that's not why my face is going red because of this. Where do we go? I honestly think that if Eric Dier gets announced with a new contract at Tottenham, surely there's got to be backlash from the fan base. We can't sit there and say nothing now. And I mean that. I genuinely mean it. We can't sit back and say nothing if Eric Dier gets a new deal. Listen, might be a lovely bloke. Nothing against him personally. But on a footballing terms, he's not good enough at this level anymore. Not good enough. Why is he getting a new deal? Look, I'll leave it on that. Why? I'm asking yourselves why. There's so much more we can talk about. I'm going to bring out some more videos coming soon. Tomorrow, there's going to be a stream with my mate Nick, who is a Brentford fan. So we're going to be doing a stream, and the title on the stream was, Will the Bee Sting the Spurs? Probably, because everyone's stinging us at the moment because we're losing most weeks. So that's coming soon. Obviously, we've got Around the Grounds on Saturday, so we'll be doing the Spurs-Brentford game. Then we'll be doing the 3 o'clock game. So let me know, guys, anyone in the comments, guys, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to join the Around the Grounds. More than welcome to. Only caveat is you must have a camera. So if you want to join, you have a camera, and we can do it if you want to come on during this live stream of the game or after when we're talking about the other games whilst having a bit of a debrief on Spurs most likely losing to Brentford. So let me know your thoughts. And also, guys, if you haven't, below, please subscribe to my YouTube account, follow my Twitch account, follow my Twitter account. If you haven't, please do so. Like the video, like the all the content, guys. Content is resuming quickly. We're going to get more stuff coming out. And thank you guys for being patient with me. As I said, next few weeks, I'm trying to think of new ideas to do during the off season. Maybe we'll have a bit more fun activities to do in the summer. Maybe some sort of Spurs quizzes, some giveaways and stuff like that. We might try and do some stuff. But the role is the aim is 1K. Road to 1,000 is on. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the magic. I'm going to leave you at that. Hashtag no to Eric Dier contract. Anyway, I'll leave you at that. Peace out.